Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel by pressing the subscribe button down below.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Shanna and today in this video I am going to be doing a garage tour of all of my garages. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. And also, if you couldn't tell, it's GTA 5 on the Xbox One console because that is the only console I have. I also have a PS2 and a Wii, but yeah. Anyway, so this is the most expensive apartment in the game. I think it's like $500,000 or $1 million, I can't really remember. I've had this apartment for a long time and these are the cars I've collected over the like 2-3 years I've been playing GTA. So we're gonna just go on to the right side row first, or like left if you're looking at that view. But right here, this is a hot knife. I don't really use this. I don't think I've ever used this, to be honest. It's in a chrome paint job, which is a really nice paint job. It like gives it a little bit of flash. And it kind of has like that vintage kind of look, which I really like. And also it's like showing the engine right there. And for the interior, inside, it's pretty simple really. Like you couldn't really modify it that much. It's just got that like old miles per hour. I don't know what it's called. I don't really know much about cars, but it's like mile per hour ratio, yeah. And then it's got like this nice white steering wheel. And of course it's two-seater because it's a really tiny car. So moving on, we have the T20. Now I got this T20 like pretty much when I started the game, and it is modded. Well, it's not modded with like the upgrades and that. The colour itself is done by a modder. Now this is his name at the back. His name was Dirty Mods, and he personalised the plate. And this is his paint job. Like you can't get this paint job really. And to match it is the skate blue wheels. So I use T20 like all the time. I also have another T20, but you know, I'm more likely to use this one because of its colour. So the interior inside is just got like this skate blue stitching all around it, and of course a nice black Progen T20 driving wheel. Moving on to the X80 Proto. Now I don't really use this car much. I've used it like a couple of times. It's not my favourite and it's not my least favourite. It's just like in between. I don't know what colour this is. It's chrome with like a crew colour that I used to have, and the wheels are like a light blue. Yeah, they're all light blue. So yeah, like I said, I don't really use this car much. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a nice looking car, but I'm not really more of like the looking. I'm more like how it drives and that. So the interior inside is just the crew colour of the light blue and the light blue stitching, and the rest is just like a really pale light blue interior all around the car. So okay, don't shut that door, it's fine. Moving on, we have the Reaper, I think it's called. Yeah, Pegassi Reaper. Like I've used this car like 2 times as well. Yeah, it's alright. It's not that fast to me. I'm all about the speed really, but it's not bad. It's got like this lime green colourway, which is pretty nice. And for the interior inside is orange, which gives it like a fluorescent colour. It stands out a bit from the crowd. Orange seats and yeah, like a navy pale blue steering wheel, which is very nice. Moving on to the Banshee. Now this Banshee, of course, it was customised at Benny's. Yeah, this is actually a decent car, you know. I like, compared to how it used to be when you couldn't upgrade it to this extent, it was actually like kind of rubbish, but now it's been upgraded. I don't know why, but it's suddenly got better. So we've got like these lightning strike wheels, which are like very nice. They stand out quite a lot. A massive rear bumper and just all like this camo grey paint job all over it, and it's really nice actually. And a massive spoiler at the front. At the back, sorry, at the front. For the interior, we've got a little Pogo, I think that's how you say his name, and it's just all white, which is very nice. It's definitely like a really nice car. Moving on, we have the Moonbeam. Now, I don't really use this. Like, I've showed it off to my friends a couple of times, so that's about it. Yeah, it's alright, but it's like more for like if you're going out hanging out with your mates. That's about it. So for the interior inside, I go in the left way. It's all lime green, which is literally like so bright. It's got full speakers, full hydraulics, everything. It's all fully upgraded. And they've got a little baseball player, and they've got a chain steering wheel, and a little dice gear stick. If you couldn't see that, I think that's called a gear stick. I'm not too sure. Moving on, we have I forgot what this is called. A slam van. That's it. I don't really use this much, you know, because T20 is my main car really. But it's got hydraulics in it, full hydraulics. It's like a gold with my old crew colour on it. It's got blue wheels with like a blue flame, which is really nice. I actually like this because all the colours, like, they're different colours, but they like blend well together. We've got a little basketball player. It's all white interior with a pink Western sign, and then a little skull crown, and the gear stick, and like this gold brownie steering wheel. So moving on to a Phoenix. Now, I had Phoenix ages ago, but then I started to realise that they got there, so I was like, oh, I've got to hurry up and get one. And then I got this one. This is chrome, like the stripes are chrome, and then this used to be a blue crew colour, like on the X80 Proto. It's the same colour. So I don't really use this car much. Like, I don't even use it for races or anything. But for the interior inside, it's just all black. Like, there's not really much blue. I don't think there is any blue, really. But yeah, that's about it for the interior. And it also kind of reminds me of that car from Lightning McQueen. I forgot what it's called. It begins with a D or something. I'm not too sure. Now, I use this car quite a lot too. Like, this is on my top favourite cars list. Yeah, this is nice. This has just came out. Well, it's not just came out. It's like came out like a couple of months ago. And I managed to get my hands on it, seeing as I don't really have much money because I spent all my modded money. But yeah, it's I don't know if this is a crew colour or this is actually like a paint job in customs. I can't really remember. But it's got like this white pearlescent on it and these blacked out wheels. And then for the interior, we have got like, it's like a kind of racing interior, which is very nice. It definitely suits the car. And yeah, it's nice. You can just see my little sandals. Okay, and finally we have got the carbonizer. Oh, I can't really say that. But yeah, I use this car quite a lot too. It's an ultra blue colourway, and yeah, it's definitely like a old man's car. Like, you see like rich old men driving it. But you know, I just like it. And for the interior, it really suits the car, how it's all like browny cream and it's all leather. It definitely suits the car. So yeah, guys, this is my first garage complete, and I'll see you when I go to my next garage. Okay guys, now I'm currently in my second garage that I have. I think I have 6 apartments with all garages. So we're going to start off at the bottom this time, again. So we're going to start off on the right side. No, yeah, the left side, sorry. Now we have a Panto. I'm sure every player in GTA has had a Panto. I mean, like, they're just such fun cars. Now I've had this as I class this as my Batmobile, even though it's not really like a Batmobile. It's got a sticker bomb all over it, which gives it that like creativity side, which makes it stand out. And for the interior inside, it's all orange and black with red seats. So yeah, it kind of matches. Moving on, we have, I don't know what this is, a blister. But to me, it looks like those Corsas, what those 16-year-olds drive, and they pick up all them girls. And that's why I really got it, just for that laugh. But I don't really use this. I've used it a couple of times just to mess with my mates. It's gold with like red wheels and blacked out windows. Although I'm not sure if they have that kind of style. With a Coca-Cola thing in there, I don't really know why that's in there. Got like all black interior. Oh, and it's a 4-seater. Nice. Moving on, we have a T20, and I said I did have another T20. This is ultra blue with a lime green this is ultra blue with a lime green secondary colour, and it's just got ice white pearlescent on it. This is not that bad. I mean, it's just the same as my other T20, but I didn't really know which one to have because both paint jobs are nice, and it's just got this ultra blue stitching all around it, and like these dark blue navy colour on the dials. I think that's what it's called, dials. I'm sure it's still right. Should it right? Now the adder. Now I used to use this a lot when I first got GTA because there wasn't really like the extreme cars that they have out now. But yeah, it's actually a pretty nice car now, and I'm more like skilled in driving, and I know how to drive certain cars. Yeah, this is nice. It's like a navy blue, royal blue pearlescent with like a slowly dirty white on it, and it's a really nice paint job. Really, it's very unique and different. There it's got some royal blue wheels. For the interior inside, we have got just all blacked out interior and then little windows at the back, and yeah, that's about it really for the Adder. I think I called it the Adder, right? Moving on, we have a 6x6, which is just like, oh my god, there's no words to describe this car. It's just, I don't think it even is a car, like it's like a truck, it's like a monster truck. It's so insanely good, like, literally. Now you can have all your friends on this. I've had all my friends on this just roaming around up top Mount Chiliad. Yeah, it's nice. It's a chrome with a purple crew colour, I think, and it's just got chrome out wheels. It's got the front wheel on the front bonnet, and for the interior, it's just all black with like these yellow outline dials and 4 seats, and then like there's 2 more on the back of the truck. Moving on, we have gang van, I think. Oh, gang burrito. Yeah, kinda. I think that's it. Burrito, yeah. And all your friends getting this when you do like heists and that, and they shoot out from the back. It's pretty nice. It is involved in a heist. Yeah, I was going to say something about what now. It's red and black, and that is matte. And for the interior, oh, these seats are comfy. For the interior, it's just all black, and then you can see the seats in the back. So yeah, not really much to explain about this one. Next up, we've got the Roosevelt. I think it's Roosevelt. Yep. Now I got this when it was Valentine's Day. And yeah, it's really nice. I got this on an old gen actually, because there's like 2 versions of these, and then on old gen you could only have 1, so I got this one. I don't know what that is at the back, but yeah, it's actually really nice. Like, I've been cruising in it sometimes, but apart from that, as you can see, it's pretty vintage, old, like rustic look. It's got 4 seats, and it's just got like all this wooden paneling all across the dashboard. So moving on, we have an armoured Kuruma. Now I'm sure every player in GTA has an armoured Kuruma. Like, they're just so useful during heist or just during anything really, when you're getting chased or anything. This was a crew colour. Yeah, there's not really much to explain about armoured Kuruma, because basically everyone knows about the armoured Kuruma. So for the interior, it's 4 seats, and it's got just black, and then you can see like the crew colour all around it, inside of it. So moving on to our last car, which is the Zentorno. I use this quite a lot, yeah, when my T20 is like destroyed or something. It is a gold paint job with skate blue wheels. That's it. I was thinking I was going to say blue, but then they're not blah blah, my words today. And for the interior, guys, it is orange dials with like orange seats, and then it's just got all that blue, skate blue stitching all around it. So I'll see you in the next garage, guys. Bye. Okay, guys, now we're moving on to my 3rd garage, and I think there's 2 more after this, and then I've got my friend's garage. So yeah, I kind of do have 6, but they're not on mine. So this is my stunt garage, like for the stunt races and all that. I don't really use these cars much because I only used it when like the stunt races was popular. And we're just going to go straight from the top this time. So we're going to go on my left hand side, and we have, what is this called again? Omnis. This is actually a really slow car. I thought it was really fast. It's kind of like a banger racer. Yeah, and it's red with this blue paint job, I think. Yeah, it's kind of blue. It's like a, oh yeah, that's why, because it's matte. It's matte with red matte, and it's kind of got these like reddish bright wheels. And for the interior, it is, oh, go first person please. Oh, wheels in it then. It's got like this guard all around the roof and on the back. Got these racing seats, and of course the racing dashboard, and it's all red and blue inside. So moving on, we have the Nero Custom. This is ultra blue again. Most of my cars are blue because that is my favourite colour. This is a nice car. I don't think I've ever used this like outside apart from in a race. It's got livery on it, and for the interior, it's all ultra blue with like the racing seats, and it's not really a racing car really. It's not like a stunt car, but GT obviously think it is. So yeah, Moving on, we have the ETR1. Now, I've used this lots of times. It's a very nice car to ride, and the style of it just is like, oh my god, it's so nice. This is a crew colour with another crew colour. Yes, so it's 2 crew colours to make one nice hell of a car. For the interior inside, it's got the green crew colour stitching all around it, blue racing seats, and then it's got all the racing dials on it to make it stand out. So, moving to the other side, we have got, what is this called again? The trophy truck. I don't know why it's called that, like, it doesn't even look like a trophy. But anyway, this is a nice car to ride actually, yeah. It's not like too fast, it's not too slow, it's just about in the middle. And for the interior inside, we have to hop in. It's got all these racing dials on it, it's got like the guard all around the roof, and it's got like a, what's that can called again? I think that's a fire extinguisher. I can't say it. Shut the door. Bye. Right, anyway, we're moving on to the Bristow R/A. This is, what's it called? It's something 500. I can't really remember what it's called. It's something 500. A Fiat 500, that's it. This is a Fiat 500 now. This is a very nice car, although it kind of drifts everywhere. And just for the laughs, I put $ wheels on it, which makes it really fun. It's a bit like a Panto, but slightly bigger. And I think it's 4 seats as well, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's 4 seats, so it's basically a Panto, but bigger. It's all blacked out interior. Not really like a type of racing car, but yeah, again, GTA I think it is. And this is a Comet Retro Custom. This has been customised at Benny's. Yeah, I don't think I've ever took this out, you know. I don't think I've ever used it in a race either, but it's a very nice colour. It's grey and it's got this red all over it. Kind of reminds me of a James Bond car, even though I've never watched James Bond, but anyway. Let's just look for the interior. Now, it's got all these racing dials yet again, because it is a stunt car, racing car, whatever you want to call it. And these seats, and yeah, that's about it for the interior. So, moving on to this car. I don't really use this car. I've used it like twice in a race. It's an RE7B. These names just come out of nowhere. I bet they'll pick them from a hat or something. It's not a nice car really. It's not that fast to me. Although it looks like a fast car, it's actually really terrible. It's got these racing nails on it again. More racing seats. And that's about it really for this. There's not really too much to explain. And it's white with blue, which is kind of boring. But anyway, moving on to our last car. It is the Sultan RS. Yeah. Now this is a customised one. I think I do have a Sultan RS, like the original one. But this is a custom one at Benny's, which is very nice. Like, literally I used to use this car all the time until I went back to my supercars. But for the interior inside, it is all red. And we've got a little dancing skull right there. It's all red seats and red everything. For the paint job, it's just red. It's just red. There's no other paint job to it, and chrome. That's it. So I'm going to see you in my 4th garage, guys, and I'll see you right there. Okay, guys, now I'm in my 4th garage. Now this garage is just a bit like where all the cars like have nowhere else to go. All the other garages are full, so I just chuck them all in this one. So we're going to start on this side first, seeing as I think there's only 1 car. Oh, there's 2. So this is my Surgeon. This is the current crew colour I have right now. It's like a really vibrant lime green with like a hint of yellow on it. It's very nice. It doesn't really show up on camera that much, but honestly it's very nice. I've just got this Insurgent recently actually. I played like GTA for like 2-3 years and I've only just got the Insurgent. Now for the interior inside, come on, show me the interior. Okay, for the interior inside, it's just all black. It's 4 seats, and then it's got like these bright orange, yellow, green dials to make it stand out. And yeah, it's actually very, very nice. Moving on, we have the Z-Type. Now, I used to use this quite a lot until I got like more better cars. This is like a very dark pearlescent blue. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a very nice car, yeah, I'll have to admit. Although it does drift everywhere, like when you turn a small corner, it's like spinning out. It's a bit like the interior, like a Roosevelt. It's got all like this wooden paneling all over it. My words today, I just literally can't get my words out. It's got like this silver, like I don't know what that is called, like a shape over the dials. and this wooden steering wheel. So yeah, there's not really much to talk about that. So moving on, we have the Elegy. Everyone that has played GTA has had the Elegy. Now I've got it again because it is such a nice car. I think it represents the GTR. I think that is the model of it. But this is the crew colour that I've got now with Ultra Blue, I think. I really love this crew colour at the moment, guys, if you couldn't tell. And for the interior inside, we have got red dials with the Ultra Blue stitching all over it, and then racing seats and a can of Coca-Cola. So moving on to the Duke of Death. I've never really used this. I only used this like when I've took it to custom. That's it. Okay, that's really bothering my OCD. But anyway, this is the crew colour that I have right now. If you couldn't tell, for the interior inside, it's very like boxed in. It's very claustrophobic. It's got like this garden all over the roof and that, and it's blacked out interior with like a navy blue steering wheel. So moving on to the Volvic. I was going to say comic, but then that's not it. Now I love this car. It's so quiet and so peaceful. It's like whoa. It actually goes very fast too. This is hot pink. I ordered it in hot pink because I haven't unlocked hot pink yet, with like blacked out wheels, and yeah, it's a very nice car. For the interior, it is all black with this pink stitching all over it. It's got kind of like a little bit of racing seats, and then these multicoloured dials to give it a little bit of flash. And finally, moving on to our, is this an Audi TT, but it's OB9F. This is a chrome colour with a blue matte colour. Yeah, it's not really much to talk about this car, although it's very nice. I've used it like a couple of times. And for the interior, it's just all black. And that's about it for this garage. So I'm going to see you in my 5th and final garage in the next clip. So bye. Okay guys, we're now at our final garage. Well, my final garage. And this garage did have like all the Benny custom vehicles in it, but then I decided to sell them because I didn't really use them. But we're going to start off on this side again. Now this is a P&Q like monster buggy, I think, whatever it's called. Fraction custom donk. It's a P&Q paint job with like a hot pink, and there's fluorescent blue wheels. And for the interior inside, whoa, that really shocked me. I forgot about that. It's all zebra print. It's like a very girly car, but not being sexist or anything, not being stereotypical. It could be a boy's car either way. And it's got like this Grim Reaper skull on it. It's got like those pink fire dials and a hot pink steering wheel. So yeah, that is very, wow, that is very shocking. Moving on, we have the minivan custom. Now this is like what a single mum has of like 10 million kids. She puts all of them in. This is orange. I've never really had an orange car, you know, because it's not my favourite colour, but I tend to switch it up a bit. Now this is orange and yellow. I think it's orange with like a yellow pearlescent, and it's got like these green livery on it, and it's all orange interior inside. We've got another little dancing skull on it. We've got Illuminati gear stick, and yeah, it's just a mini version of the Moonbeam really to me. We've got like the silver steering wheel as well, and those skull images on the dials. So moving on to, this is the Huntley S. This is a very nice car, I have to admit. I've used this quite a lot. This is a very nice smooth driving car. It's what a rich owner would have. It's ultra blue with ultra blue wheels, and for the interior it is all blacked out. It doesn't even have like no stitching or anything. It is a 4-seater if you couldn't tell, and yeah, there's not really much to tell about that, seeing as such a simple car. This one is a Warrener. This did used to be like red and blue. It used to look like a banger racer, but now it is matte black with my crew colour, and it's definitely a very nice car. Like, look at that beauty. It is fast, yeah, I'll have to admit. It's nice, easy driving, and for the interior inside, it's got like wooden panelling and red racing seats, and like this guard all over the roof. Now this is a very nice car. I love this car. This is a Blade. I think it's got hydraulics on it. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm not really sure if it's got hydraulics on it. I just remembered. It's so nice for a car. Like, this was like the first original car that you could get out, and it wasn't custom like Benny's or anything. It's like literally a lowrider, but not a custom lowrider. It is grey with an old crew colour, and it's, for the interior, it has got this blue guard all over the roof and just black interior. That's about it for that car. Okay, let's go to this one. This is the Biff the Right. Yeah, I've had this car like on and off. I don't really like it. I don't really hate it. I don't really love it. It's like in between everything, but it's a very nice car. Yeah, it's like a rich boy car where they just drive around the massive like 10 acres of land, just roaming about on it. But yeah, it's, what is that paint job? It's like a blue matte with white matte. And yeah, it's very nice. I love this car so much. And for the interior inside, it is just all black yet again. The steering wheel is so popular, and that's about it. It's just two-seater because you can't really fit anyone else in it, really. Moving on to, now I love this car because Trevor has this car. This is a Kalahari, and it's very nice. You can have it with a roof. Trevor has the roof, I think, or doesn't he? I'm not too sure, but this is lime green colourway with like these fluorescent blue wheels. And it actually goes pretty fast, surprisingly, once it's been fully upgraded. And on Trevor's, he has like pictures of like topless girls and all that, I think. But yeah, it's actually a very nice car to drive. Like, it's smooth and you can just chuck bikes in the back and go to like Mount Chiliad with your mates. So yeah. Now, this is a very nice car, I'll have to admit that. It's like a, kind of like a mysterious car. Like, yeah, it's kind of good, but it's kind of bad at the same time. Like, there's some evil to it. It's like basically like a yin-yang, a good and a bad sign about it. It's matte red, I think, with matte black, and it's got all this livery all over it. And for the inside interior, as you can see, it is all zebra print again. It's all red zebra print with like this black like mane on it, and we just got a little baseball player. And that skull with that top hat on makes it look like astonishing. It really has a nice finish to it, and it's got a wooden steering wheel. So yeah, guys, that is all my garages. That is all of my garages and their tours put together. So yeah, and I'll make sure it's, what am I saying? I'm just saying right. Oh my god, what was there? Right, I'll make that again. Right, guys. So subscribe if you're new around here, and make sure you smash that like button. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.